Did you know the biggest threat to your company's data security comes from within your walls? Whether the intent is malicious or negligent, employees are the weakest link when it comes to keeping your data safe. And users with more access points, also known as privileged users, are naturally the most risky. Privileged users exist in every organization. Although they are often thought of as senior executives or those in high-profile roles such as finance, HR, etc., privileged users exist everywhere in the organizations in the form of IT system administrators. The accounts of these users come with permissions to access a multitude of resources across system applications and platforms. Because every domain, jump server, and remote connection needs an associated unique ID and passwords for access, privileged users could potentially need thousands of passwords to do their job on a daily basis. What ends up happening is a loss of control. It's not at all uncommon for system admins to share passwords or for an organization to have more relaxed protocols for privileged users. This creates a domino effect of other violations such as weak password reset policies, writing down of passwords, and failure to revoke access privileges of terminated employees. In fact, more than half of insiders committing IT sabotage were former employees who regained access via backdoors or corporate accounts that were never disabled. So what can you do to ensure your admins have easy access to the systems they need to do their jobs, but with added controls that give you peace of mind knowing your data is secure? Authentication protocols using smart cards provides a more secure login, is also more convenient for the admin to use because there is no need to remember hundreds of passwords, just one PIN. Also, attaching a user identity to a smart card adds accountability to the mix, so you know who is accessing what system and when. To log in with a smart card ID, the admin would simply insert a smart card into a special reader device on a keyboard and attach reader in a laptop or a standalone reader. Once prompted, the admin enters his specific PIN code. Once the PIN code is accepted, unlocking the card, there is an encrypted authentication exchange between the smart card and the host system. What makes this ultra secure is the smart card uses its own processor and software independent of the PC to authenticate the user, so the users are protected from any threats on the end user device, on the system, on the internet. The card stays in the reader for the duration of the secure session, and when removed, the session will end, eliminating the security risk associated with sessions left open. Smart cards work with the tools admins log into every day, such as Active Directory and multiple domains, more quickly and effectively. Smart chips can be deployed in a number of various form factors, including cards and tokens, which use a simple USB slot. With smart card technology, you can either set up your network to have a one-to-many setup, meaning each admin has one login certificate that works for all systems, or you can use a one-to-one approach, meaning the admin will have a different certificate tied to each login. You can store up to 15 certificates on one smart device. Preventing data loss and protecting sensitive information from unauthorized access should be a top concern of every company. And although implementing strong authentication throughout your organization should be a consideration, starting with those employees who have elevated access is a good start. Smart cards are the safest and most cost-effective way to ensure accountability and security of your privileged account credentials.